got 12 back in, 12 first, 12 first. Yep.
Varsity on the tackle, along with Thomas Collins.
Tight end to the field, tight end to the field.
Second down.
Yep. They got chips. 10 first. Looking like a bunch. No bunch. They're just tight like this trip. That's a... Oh, come on! Ow! Coming out 12 first.
You rock the house! The records rock the house, and when the records rock the house, they rock it all the way down. What new rocks the house? The records rock the house, and when the records rock the house, they rock it all the way down. What new rocks the house? The records rock the house, and when the records rock the house, they rock it all the way down.
Let's go. We got 34 coming in. 34 back in. Looking like 12. Yep. 44 and 44. Hey, Mike, what's the backup?
Second down.
The subbing. Looking like 11 takes, 30 guys in, 34 down. Back up, running back over They got 44 coming out. 10 purse. Right. 10 purse, we got Chris.
We want a touchdown.
Mike at the sprint.
We want a touchdown. We want a touchdown.
Damn it. They're going to bring him back out. He's coming back out.
Second down.
They ran over against one of the scrimmages, one or two of the boundaries. One zone, so they're not going to do anything. Oh, flow!
Fumble recovered by the quarterback.
Come on, let's go. But
Savard and Santoro back to receive.
Defense, hold them. Defense, push them. Defense, hold them real tight. Defense, hold them. Defense, push them. Defense, hold them real tight. Defense, hold them. Defense, push them. Defense, hold them real tight.
Darby with a short run up the middle, stopped by a gang of Guardians. Resulting in a second down. Tipped by Nathan Shockley of the Guardians, resulting in a first down. Resulting in a fourth down. Looks like the State Wars punt team is coming to the field. Luke Ross back to punt. Shane Southwell to receive. Foul the referee. Dante Castillo with a brilliant run up the middle. Dante Castillo with the power run. Tackled by number 34 of the Records. Staples will begin their drive on the Guardians' 25-yard line. Pass intended to number 4, defended by Alexander G. of the Guardians. Number 26, Charles Darby, tackled by Thomas Polowitz of the Guardians. Third down. The Russian quarterback was under tremendous pressure and was forced to throw it away, resulting in a fourth down. Mickey Ross to pick. And the kick is no good. Resulting in a first down for your Glastonbury Guardians. Pass tipped, intended for Mays. Second down. short game. Tackled by Jack Hagan with the Rutgers. Third down. Of the record, resulting in a Guardians first down.
Let's go, Rutgers!
Resulting in another Guardians first down. Pass complete to Cam Smith for a short gain. Tackled by Justin Hawkey off the record. Second down. Resulting in a Guardians first down.
Got this defense!
Castilla brought down by 44. Flag on the field. Face mask on Staples. It looks like there. But it's still the first down. Snap control on the run for a short game. 42 on that tackle. Second down.
Yeah, because he's going to go.
Defense charge!
So Lombardi that he has
Who's that?
large leverage in the press.
Welcome to passing, resulting in a Cardinals first down. Timeout, Stevens. Franco Castillo. With the long flag on the play.
Go, Tommy!
stretch it out a little bit helps the trainer.
So hopefully he returns back to the field.
Key player for Glastonbury, and especially for their offense.
Not sure what we just heard over the
announcement.
intercom, but we're going to let it slide.
Wreckers from that one play just made it into Glastonbury's side of the field on the 46-yard line. I mean, if they can score here, make it a 2-score game before half, and then Glastonbury starts with it, that would be huge. They're going to motion Clark. Wow's going to take it. He's looking to pass. He's pressured quick. He's going to try and scramble out of it, and he does. Puts a nice juke move. He reaches for a couple yards. That's about a 4-yard gain from Weil. Pretty solid knowing that he was about 15 yards in the backfield.
Yeah, Charlie, you took the words out of my mouth. I mean, he was about 10 yards back from the line of scrimmage, and he just used his legs. He was, what is that, 4 or 5 yard gain?
Wiles getting the play from the sideline as usual. And once again, this is Charlie Curran and Thomas Scott live from Glastonbury Field in Glastonbury, about an hour and a half from Staples. Chaz Darby's going to run that one right up the middle, maybe just short of the first down.
If you're just tuning in, Chaz Darby has been elite on the offensive side. The drive where Staples scored, he just ran the ball up the entire way. So now, from a big Weil scramble, Staples has great field position. They've got, 3rd and 2.
I mean, Glastonbury's probably expecting the run, knowing that Darby's been looking great in the backfield, able to plow through the line of scrimmage.
Audible for Maddie.
They're going to do exactly what I just said, and it looks like Chaz Darby's going to get the first down. On 3rd and down, that's another 3rd down conversion.
It's a great job by Coach Maddie to see that defensive line, see those linebackers, see their positioning, and change the play to a run. I think it was supposed to be a pass in the start. Then Weil got the signal. A Chaz Darby run right up the middle. And now with 56 seconds, Staples is on the 30-yard line, and they're going to look to score.
This would be huge. I mean, we just said it, but got to say it again. Make this a 2-score game before Glastonbury gets it at half. I mean, that would just be key. I'm sure Coach Maddie and the offense is going to cook something up, maybe some special plays, maybe change something up that possibly Glastonbury's seen on some film. Try and mix it up a little bit.
So 56 seconds, 7-0. This would be huge for Staples going into the second half.
Wiles alone in the backfield. We got 5 wide.
Trips left.
2 on the right. Weil has plenty of options. They're going to have Charlie Clark right down the middle on the slant route. And he's going to get about 7 yards from that one. Good play from the Wreckers and
45
Charlie Clark.
seconds. You got to hurry up.
They're probably going to spike it here. And they do. But there's going to be a flag.
Flag on the play.
False start.
That is
on Jake McGeehan, they're calling it.
That is crucial for Glastonbury. Not only does that push him back 10 or 15 yards, but that's going to push him back probably out of field goal range. And a field goal here would make it a 2-possession game.
They went back about 5 yards now, so 2nd and about 6. Wow's going to take this one back. Looks for Halkey. He has Halkey. He's going to make a catch. And Glastonbury's going to make a nice tackle, but they're about just where they're started.
That is a costly mistake for this Wrecker offense. They had first down, and they had about 20 yards into the end zone, but now they're just outside of where Mickey Ross missed that field goal earlier in the game. So we're going to see if he can try and get his get back here. But 20 seconds, 20 yards basically. Charlie, I have to say, at this Glastonbury field, the sun was in our eyes earlier, but now the sunset does not disappoint.
It's just beautiful from this Glastonbury press box, and we are lucky enough to be sitting in here tonight, Thomas.
Yeah, big thanks to the Glastonbury High School people.
20 seconds left in this first half. Wreckers looking to put at least a field goal up on the board to add to their lead. 3rd and 3 now.
If we see a run, they're going to have to spike it.
They're looking for a pass. Weil has time. They have Halke right there with a great throw from Weil. Right in Halke's arms. I mean, that was textbook pass from Weil right into Halke's arms.
Refs are calling for something. I think they're saying he got out of bounds.
I mean, the clock is stopped at
guess
10, but it's going to keep going. They're going to spike it. 8 seconds left. Are they going to settle for one play?
Yeah, Coach Maddie's on the field saying that clock's got to be higher because it does.
Weil spiked at about the 8 or 9 second mark. Coach Maddie is correct about this one. He's not just doing this to try and get attention.
Yeah, we'll see. I think the ref is going to signal something here. I'm not 100% sure, but the field goal team comes out. So Mickey Ross missed one from about, I think it was the 30-yard line earlier in the game, but he's a bit closer up now.
This is about, what is that, a 35-yard kick, knowing that the 10-yard end zone. This was a far one for high school. Let's see if Mickey Ross can get this job done. Glastonbury fans are loud. This one's up. Looks good. And it is good. Mickey Ross, clutch field goal. But Thomas, there is a flag on the play.
Oh, no. If you didn't know and if you're just tuning in, last possession, we literally saw about 12 flags. Some on even touchdowns. But it appears to be it's on the defensive side. So that kick is going to go. That makes it a 2-possession game going into halftime. That is absolutely crucial for this record team.
Mickey Ross, clutch field goal, making up for his mistake last quarter. 2-possession game. And Glastonbury is going to get the ball at half. I mean, there is still 1 second left on the clock.
Charlie, I was going to mention it, but I didn't think it would be necessary. 1 second. I mean, maybe if Castilla picks up this ball and gets a couple blocks, then maybe he'll be off, but I highly doubt it.
They had Santora back. Last field goal, kickoff. Let's see what they can do this time. Some coaches talking right behind us. We're going to have a 20-minute half, Thomas. So if you're tuning in,
don't go anywhere.
Leave your computer open. Leave your radio station on. Because we will be back for the second half action. Glastonbury is going to let this one go. They're going to have one play to do it, Thomas.
So they got 1 second, but chances are, Charlie, they're just going to throw this one to the ground.
Or they're going to
head into the locker room.
They're probably not going to do anything, if I'm going to be completely honest.
A great job on both sides of the ball for Staples, holding Glastonbury to 0. Great job by Chaz Darby in specific for the offensive team. He's got 1 touchdown, a lot of yards. And earlier in the game, we saw that the Glastonbury offense wasn't quite doing what they're supposed to. But now they're starting to heat up. Castilla, Meggs are starting to get the ball more. And we saw them break free, but just due to penalties, they couldn't get on the board. We saw Meggs go out earlier.
He's back.
To an injury, but appears to be back. That is crucial for Glastonbury.
Glastonbury, 1 shot at glory before the half ends. He's looking so far left at Meggs, but he's just going to hold it. Maybe blocks will set up, but no. He's just going to be brought down pretty quick. And that's going to bring us to the end of this first half. It's been Charlie Curran and Thomas Scott. But before you guys go, quick recap, Thomas. What are we looking at?
I mean, we're looking at a lot, Charlie. A lot of new changes. this Glastonbury team has adapted very well. Offensive side, they just really haven't been getting it done. But now Castilla is starting to break free, starting to actually use the size that he has. And we're going to see a lot more of him in the second half. I promise you, this Glastonbury team is going to come out much better than they did in this first half.
Yeah, I totally agree. It's going to be a great second half action. Wreckers lead 10-0. It's been Charlie Kern and Thomas Scott. We will catch you back in about 20 minutes for the second half. What's the kid's name?
There's food here if anyone wants it, guys. When it comes in, hot dogs, hamburgers, cheeseburgers, grab some.
All right. Did these just come free with the for everybody in the booth? Yeah.
Make some.
So are we all set?
Oh yeah, you guys sound good.
That was
Are these for anybody?
yeah. They told us.
Really?
Yeah. Anybody could take them. That was completely on us, by the way. We just forgot to turn
It's
this
okay, dude. Hey, first game of the season.
Yeah, I know.
It's all good. More importantly, though, we have ketchup.
I have no idea. I didn't see any. I just grabbed a hot dog.
That's all right. That's so great.
Yeah.
I wish they do that at our game.
At Staples? Yeah, I don't think we got that treatment, unfortunately. That's a nice X. Where'd you get that? They're all free. So clutch. What? Yeah.
My intro's gonna be so tough.
Yeah, they're doing the first one.
Sundown, lights are bright here in Glastonbury. Let's try to create a time slot here.
When we're at home, we gotta start playing music and then fading it out while we're talking. You know what I'm saying?
We could do that here.
No, we don't have the adapter.
Here we go.
Yeah, but that's not. It's getting too much.
I don't know how to do it though.
I know how to do it.
You do?
Yeah.
Wanna do it?
No. It's doing too much.
Campground.
Might be Noah Gibson. Yeah, it's Noah Gibson. He's in my grade.
I know, man. Oh, he's dead.
Like he never, like we're fine, but never. Doesn't matter. Wait, where is this live stream, by the way?
YouTube.
No, it's you find it.
Football mile. Right there, bro.
Oh, it's Darien. I believe. Not Wi-Fi. Cells, and I can't think of that.
Oh, shoot. Not for this. Oh, no.
103 watching now.
Take next in.
Yeah, you should have, bro. That's what happened.
Oh, my God.
Put it in the crib. Connected for it. Oh. That would have sucked, bro. Oh my god. I don't know what we would have done. It gets to a point where we just record ourselves.
Which is what?
We just talking on the phone. Is there any stable super fans here?
Yeah, but Mason Device was Corgan, Jacobs, Flacco. Like the basketball kids.
By the way, talk about how clutch that parking spot was. Imagine we had to walk
Oh, my God, dude.
with our everything.
That was so funny when we were getting jerked by the
Yeah, I know.
They have a huge student section. It's just like long, actually. Who wants this last year?
lot more options.
They're going to look a long pass to Meggs, and they're going to have him wide open on the left side. Clark's trying to bring him down, and he finally does at about the 20-yard line. A huge throw from Finnerty to Meggs. And just like that, Glastonbury is in great position.
Yeah, Finnerty passed for 1,419 yards last fall, and we're seeing why today. I mean, that connection between him and Meggs. Meggs came off with a little bit of an injury in the first half, but right now, he looks to be good.
They're going to be on the left hash now. They're going to hand it off to Kazdia, who's going to take it down the right side. Makes a move on Gavin Meyer, and he's just breaking tackles now. Eventually trips up, but he does get the first down.
Yeah, so back to that play with Meggs. Charlie Clark just couldn't get him down for about like 10 to 15 yards. So Meggs kept going. I mean, we talked about it. He's like 6'2", and he is very fast, especially for his height. So now I think this second half, like I said, I promised you at the end of the first half that this Glastonbury offense is 100% going to pick it up. They're adapting to this defense. They're activating Meggs.
Here comes Kazdia right up the middle, but he's just going to be stuffed. Second and goal now. Great stop there from the Wreckers as Glastonbury was deep into the Wreckers' red zone early in the second half.
Charlie, I think we're expecting a Kazdia run right to the outside. He hasn't been very successful. The offensive line hasn't been very successful opening gaps for Kazdia, so he's kind of just had to take it outside most of the time.
See what they're going to do. They're just going to hand it off right away to Kazdia. Like you said, brings it to that right side. But once again, Wreckers are there to bring him down. Third and goal, and the Glastonbury hasn't really moved anywhere.
I mean, so close, but so far. We talked about it in the first half, but this Wrecker defense had some shoes to fill coming into this fall season. I mean, they lost a lot of big guys. Charlie Leahy, Davis Crandall. Those are all crucial linebackers and defensive players for the Wrecker team. But right now, they're doing a pretty good job stopping Kazdia.
We're going to have Connor Petrosino on Meggs on the right side. Finnerty's going to look to pass this one. And they're going to have a wide open wide receiver in the end zone, Shane Santora. But he was unable to bring that one in for Glastonbury.
Shane Santora, he had it. This really quick slant. I used to play that in Madden almost every time. I mean, it was in his hands. So now they're forced to take a field goal attempt. That's going to bring it back to a one-score game, but now you put Staples on the offensive side of the ball for the first time in the second half.
Glastonbury looking to put their first points up on the board. They kick a field goal, and it is right through the uprights. 10-3, one-score game. Wreckers lead it. 9 minutes left exactly in the third quarter. Can the Wreckers respond to this field goal?
So after a long ball from Finnerty to Meggs, Meggs gets about 10 to 15 yards after the catch. They're on the 3-yard line, and they can't get in? That's not what you want at all out of this Glastonbury offense. You've got to capitalize on that.
Nick Weil. I mean, his throwing game has been very, very successful so far in this game. I mean, he's completed a lot more than he's not completed. It's just been looking good on all fours. The run game's strong. The blocking is strong. But they just got to have a breakthrough possession, keep scoring these touchdowns, keep having these long possessions, drain as much time off the clock, and they'll put their first W in the win column.
Yeah, we talked about it in the first half, Charlie, but this offensive team for Staples is really all returners, other than the run game, which, don't get me wrong, Chaz Darby has done a phenomenal job today. But all the wide receivers, Nick, his second year, he's going to Trinity. He announced that earlier this season. But, I mean, they really are all used to the offense. And now Coach Maddie is coming to the head coach spot, and they're just doing a great job getting the ball downfield.
Now we have, looks like Charlie Clark. Yep, Charlie Clark and Darby back. Clark's going to take this one. He's going to return it, bring it to the outside, stay in bounds. Gets a spin move, a little bounce off of the defender. That's going to be a good gain for Charlie Clark, as the Wreckers are going to start their possession at about the 17-yard line, 18-yard line.
After this, Staples is going to go on to Stanford and play at home for the home opener.
Excuse me, the 27-yard line. Thought they were at the 20. That's my fault.
Speaking of last year, the Wreckers were 10-2. Glastonbury was 8-3, and Staples lost 14-0 to Greenwich in the Class LL semis. And Glastonbury lost 6-0 to West Haven, and then Greenwich ended up beating West Haven in the championship.
Wiles in the shotgun as usual. He's going to hand this one right off to Darby, who looks for some space up the middle, and he has a good amount. That's going to be about a 7-yard gain. Rutgers. Second down now. Still, I mean, we really haven't seen much of Pato Garcia in the backfield. It's just been Chaz Darby this whole time. And the fact that he can stay out there and have this stamina is just incredible. But Wiles going to fake this run, looking for options, and he's just going to throw this one away right to the bench. And Coach Bond mosses the whole Wreckers bench, matter of fact. That was impressive, huh?
So this first half for Staples, regarding the receiving core, has been fairly successful. They've had a couple big plays, especially with Justin Halkey in the end zone, but which got called out. But it's really just been Justin Halkey who's been making the plays when it comes to the wide receiver, and then the way Staples got their touchdown was just Chaz Darby the entire field.
Wreckers looking in the sideline for a nice audible play.
3rd and 5.
Another 5 wide for the Wreckers. Trips right. Wiles going to take this one. Good blocking. But he's just going to misthrow that one to McGeehan, who's in the middle of the field, and they're going to punt it on 4th down.
It looked like they just weren't on the same page. McGeehan wasn't really looking for the ball, and right after the play, Weil was a bit confused. So maybe a little bit of a miscommunication there, but that would have been a huge 3rd down if they could convert.
Mickey Ross back to punt this one. He's both the punter and the kicker. That's going to be a nice spiral punt once again. Meg's going to return this one. He's just going to try and use his size to plow through the Wreckers. But he's going to be brought down at around the 43-yard line.
Did a pretty good job there, but it's pretty hard to take down this 6'3", a lot of pounder guy. I mean, Staples has had some trouble with it all game. I mean, like we said earlier, he got a 10 to 15-yard game after the catch, which led to them getting a field goal. So we'll see if Glastonbury will utilize him a bit more on this drive.
I mean, we haven't seen the most action we've seen outside of Meggs and Kazdia. Is Shane Santora, number 3 wide receiver for Glastonbury. He's had a couple of targets, but not as much as, Kazdia touches and Meggs targets.
I'm almost positive we're going to see it here, but this Glastonbury offense loves run-pass options. You have the option for Castilla, and you have the option to go long to Meggs.
They're going to find Santora here, and he's just going to be brought down right at the 50-yard line. Great defensive play there from Jules Cicero. Jules Cicero getting his minutes in. We usually see him on the baseball diamond, but now he's on the football field as the first year.
Yeah, these Staples corners have done a pretty good job from protecting the slant. Coach Matty emphasizes it on a lot, but he just doesn't want these Glastonbury receivers to be able to go and slant. They want to be physical and push them to the outside, which has been stopping the Glastonbury receivers a lot.
Finnerty in the backfield. He's going to hand it off to Kazdia, who bobbles it just a little bit, but he's going to try and power through to the first down. Let's see what the referee's going to call it here. It's going to be a 3rd down here 3rd and inches.
Yeah, one of Staples' main goals is to just stop the explosive plays. And they've done a pretty good job. Most of Castilla's runs have just been right up the middle for a very short play. And they haven't really been letting him break free that much. But if he does break free, that's where the safeties, McGeehan and Halkey, have to step in, and they have to make that tackle.
They're going to do a QB sneak here, and it's going to work for them. A little tush-push action in Glastonbury, and Glastonbury's going to get the first down and a little bit extra.
A lot of emotion on this commentary for the PA. Glastonbury in pretty good position. If they can get on the board again, that would be huge. 10-3, 6 to go in the 3rd quarter.
Glastonbury taking their time here in this huddle. Going to set up a play. Maybe go deep to Meggs. He's going to be wide out right, guarded by just the sophomore Connor Petrosino once again.
Yeah, he's pretty alone. I'm sure they're going to be looking there.
Safety's going to fly back towards Meggs, but it's not going to work out. That's going to be another Glastonbury first down with Meggs. Just put a great receiver move on Petrosino. Looked like a little bit of zone coverage, and he just broke the zone. Let's see what Glastonbury is going to do now. They just fed it to Meggs, and it worked out. Will they go back, or will they hand it off to Castilla?
If these corners for Staples can start to get physical, I think they're going to have a lot of trouble on the Glastonbury side.
Finnerty is going to keep this one. He's going to be tackled right from behind. It's going to be maybe a gain of 1 or 2.
But like I was saying, Coach Matty is really heavy on the press. He knows that in high school, it's hard to catch a deep ball that's coming at you when you're really getting physically pressed. So these corners just have to start picking it up on the physical side of things. And in doing that, that's going to bring a lot of trouble for these Glastonbury receivers.
And it's especially going to wear them down, bring the energy levels down, which is Recker's goal coming into this game. Finnerty is going to hand this one off to Castilla. He has a huge hole right up the middle, breaks Halkey's tackle, and is eventually brought down.
Although it was a pretty big gain, great job by all the corners and all the safeties to make sure that he doesn't break free and get too explosive and get into the end zone. But pretty good composure from the Staples defense there.
I mean, Glastonbury slowly but surely are making their way into the red zone now with Castilla and Meggs. We've seen it all game.
And, you know, Staples is pretty good in this location. We saw it, I think it was last drive, was it, Charlie? They were on, like, the 3-yard line, and they held them to a field goal. So if they can do that again, I wouldn't be surprised.
They're going to hand it off to Castilla, who brings it left now, trying to get brought down by Luke Bernier, and he eventually does, but there's a flag on the play.
It's definitely going to be a holding call. A little bit of the tug on the jersey there, I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong. Glastonbury moves back.
Glastonbury's coming back. I mean, those penalties are just killing them. We can't not say it enough.
I guess I'm just not meant to be a ref.
In their last possession in this first half, I mean, they struggled with 3 or 4 penalties that really hurt them offensively, and they're facing that once again here in the second half. Right when they were starting to gain some momentum and possibly tie this game up.
Alexander Filaromo, 67 in blue on the right side. Same with Castilla and Meggs.
Finnerty is going to look to pass this one. He's going to try and run it out, but he's going to be brought, just going to be absolutely stuffed before he could go anywhere, really.
Yeah, that's a big loss for this Glastonbury offense. I mean, like I said, Staples is really good in this position. When the opposing team is in the 20-yard line, they are really just locked down.
2nd and long here for Glastonbury. They got to try and work some magic here to get themselves back into the red zone. Finnerty's looking to pass here. He has no options. He's about to get sacked. And he does. The Wreckers bring him down. Now it's going to be 3rd and extremely extremely long. They're almost backed up to the 40.
I mean, Charlie, do I even have to say any more about what I've been saying? That's 2 back-to-back sacks. When the opposing team is inside the Staples half, I mean, Staples' defense is just locked down. This defensive line has been phenomenal tonight. Finnerty is just getting so much pressure.
I mean, Glastonbury is now really just left with nothing as they're 35 yards out from the end zone on a 3rd and goal. Or not really 3rd and goal, but 3rd and 30.
Close.
They're obviously going to be looking deep to try and get Meggs here. Finnerty looking in his direction. He's going to try and find Kazdia for his first reception of the game, but that's going to be broken up by the Wreckers. And Glastonbury's back to 4th down, but injured Amari Dudley.
Charlie, I believe that's Meggs.
Where is that, Meggs?
It looks like it's Meggs from up here.
Difficult to see.
But it's pretty good timing. Now the offensive side for Glastonbury is going to get off the field. We'll see if they go for the field goal. Pretty sure they will. Which makes it so that Staples has to score on the offensive side if they want to seal the deal.
I mean, Meggs is still just on the ground.
Yeah, he had some cramping problems earlier, so I wouldn't be surprised if that's what's back again.
It looks like he's just trying to stretch out that hamstring.
10-3, Staples is up. 1:47 to go in this 3rd quarter. Thomas Scott and Charlie Curran live from Glastonbury High School. Meggs still down. Trainer is stretching him out. But here comes the field goal unit
He's
for
banging his
Glastonbury.
head on the ground. I mean, it looks like he is in a lot of pain, Thomas. I mean, those cramps, they hurt.
Yeah, that would be
They
a huge
do
loss
hurt.
for Glastonbury.
Looks like Meggs is up. He's jogging off the field. Looks like he'll be okay. And Glastonbury's probably going to kick this one. Staples does have Halke back, just in case there's a little tip or if he comes up short. It's going to be a 40. Oh, they're not even going for the field goal. They're going for the punt.
Looks like they're punting, Charlie. Not too surprising. High school. We saw a miss kicked earlier this game.
Oh, they're going to fake it.
Wow.
And they stop him. Wreckers stop him. Glastonbury tried to do a trick play with Nicholas Filialt.
It's not something we see a lot in high school, but I mean, I don't really hate the attempt. I'd say I would have rather to just go for a long ball to Meggs in the end zone, but I don't hate the attempt there.
You would have expected more of a throwing fake than a running fake, I think, in that
Absolutely.
situation,
Yep.
but you never know.
So now Staples' offense is in the field, and we're kind of approaching the 4th quarter, meaning we're approaching the time
2 o'clock.
where the corners for Glastonbury are starting to get worn out, and that's really what Staples' goal was today. The next line of corners for Glastonbury is just a bit weaker than the first, so if they can do that and wear the first line out, then they're going to open up a lot of receivers, Justin Halke, McGee, and Clark, and they're going to start to pick up the heat. But yeah, also, Charlie, like you said, now they're going to start chewing the clock. 1:42 left to go in the 3rd.
Weil and Darby still in the backfield. Strong offensive line. Wreckers are looking great in this second half. As Darby's going to have a lot of space on that left side, and he's going to get a first down. And that clock's going to keep ticking until the end of this 3rd quarter. A minute and a half left now in the 3rd.
Yeah, I don't think Coach Matty's worried about it quite so much in this 3rd quarter, but once we get late in the 4th, I'm sure the ball is mostly going to stay on the ground, get it to Chaz Darby, just get as many first downs as possible, drain the clock as much as possible.
Only 2 wide receivers now. Wild's going to look to pass. Maybe to Halke, but no. Now he's going to throw it up to McGeehan, but it's just going to go out of bounds. Clock's going to stop now. It's going to be 2nd and 10 for the Wreckers.
Yeah, Glastonbury, I think, is adding a couple extra mans to the receivers, but that's going to open up Darby a lot.
Halkey's now laying on the ground with a cramp. There's lots of cramps going on in this game, Thomas.
There is.
Rutgers are just going to get back to it, though. 2nd and 10. Wild's going to scramble. He's going to try and go right up the middle, but just going to be brought down for a short gain of 2 yards, 2 or 3 yards. It's going to be 3rd and 8 with just under 50 seconds left in the third quarter.
I think they're going to try and get this one to Darby. They just subbed him in. It's about 3rd and 6. So it's definitely in reach for him. He's had a lot of gains like that in this game so far.
Trips right once again for the Wreckers. Wild's taking this one, looking to pass. He's going to have pressure really quick. Throw this one away. 4th down now. The Wreckers are going to be forced to punt with 8 seconds left in the third.
This offensive line for Staples is kind of weakening. They were pretty good. They were really good in the first half. I think they're just now getting tired, drained out, because this defensive line for Glastonbury is really pressuring Weil in the pocket, and he's having a lot of trouble. He's not getting too much time, but he's always caused to scramble and run out and throw it out of bounds.
Mickey Ross back out to punt again for the Wreckers. See if he can do another successful punt once again. That one's going to be a deep one. Looks like Glastonbury is going to roll out of bounds at about the 15-yard line. Glastonbury is going to have it at their own 15 at the beginning of the fourth quarter. That'll be 12 minutes left for Glastonbury to score once and tie this game.
I mean, we did once see a 12-minute drive from Glastonbury earlier this game, but I doubt we see it again. So we'll see what happens. If they get a touchdown, tie it up, then Staples is going to have minimal time to get the ball downfield and get another one. But we'll just see how this plays out, Charlie.
Let's see if Connor Finnerty, Kazdia, and Meggs can bring their offense all the way down 85 yards to the end zone.
Yeah, the chemistry between those three is just immaculate. I mean, whenever it goes to Meggs, it's almost a guaranteed catch if he's open. And Finnerty in the RPOs, he has really good decision making in the pocket, so he knows whether to give it to Castilla or go long to Meggs.
Glastonbury is going to bring their offense out, and the Wreckers are going to bring out their defense.
Yeah, kind of agree with the PA announcer here. The Glastonbury student section has to pick it up. It's just a bit weak right now, I'm not going to lie.
Definitely a lot quieter than earlier on in this game. It looks like they're going to start bumping and jumping over there, and they're all black. Glastonbury. Fourth quarter now starts, but
we see the funky formation that we've talked about a lot today. But it's just, I don't know what's happening with the refs here. It appears to be a timeout, but the one offensive lineman drops back behind another offensive lineman. Usually it's number 67.
Just a block for
Castilla, and then it's a run to him. And if they don't give it to him, then it's Meggs on the same side. But yeah, it's hard for Staples to get used to a formation like that, but I think they've done a pretty good job adapting to the unique play style that Glastonbury runs.
Still going to be 1st and 10 now for Glastonbury. They're going to be lined up on the right hash. Meggs is out wide left, guarded by Charlie Clark.
Extra lineman to the left, too.
They're going to run it to Kazdi on the right. And he's going to need about 3 record defenders to bring him down on that one, Thomas. I mean, that's a tank of a running back right there.
We have seen some big hits from him. But also we've seen some big hits on the defensive side of things from the Wreckers. 11:35 to go in this game. Glastonbury's got to go the full field and put one in the end zone if they even want a chance.
Looks like Glastonbury's coming out in a similar formation. Still Meggs out left. They're going to fake the handoff now. But then look for a receiver down at the line of scrimmage, and looks like he's going to get a first down. That was Thomas Pelowicz.
When Glastonbury throws the ball, they're rarely looking to go deep. Usually, sometimes they're going to Meggs, but it's just a quick slant. And they're doing a pretty good job of getting the first down when they do that. Staples' defense has been really protecting the run here, but
now they're lined up on the left. Just under 11 minutes in the fourth. Finnerty's going to take the snap, hand it off to Kazdia. He's going to go left and bring it right, but the Wreckers are right there to stop him. Bring him down quick for a short gain of probably just 1 yard.
that's what I just said. They're prioritizing protecting the run. They don't want Castillo to break free. They can't allow for those explosive plays. That's Coach Maddie's number one thing going into this week. Stop the run. Don't let Castillo break free. And if they do, they're going to have a fine time with this game. And just like they're doing now, 10-3, 10 to go.
Finnerty is going to look to pass deep now, but they can't find the ball. Connor Petrosino lost it.
Connor Petrosino, if he had his head in the right location, that is an easy pick. But Finnerty, a rare occurrence, not on the same page as his receivers. Shane Santora couldn't quite capture where it was.
Connor Petrosino is really focused on making sure Meggs had multiple defenders on him. Can't leave any open space with that guy.
Absolutely, yeah. You
His
have
size.
to prioritize him on the receiving core.
Third and long.
They have done a very good job of that tonight.
I totally agree. Third and long. Wreckers bleachers getting loud. They're going to look to pass. Finnerty looking for Meggs wide open down the field, and it's going to be just long. Finnerty with the overthrow once again to Meggs.
That was the play that Glastonbury needed. Meggs, I think it was Petrosino and Halkey. Meggs, even though he's 6'3", he's got speed, and he just used it right there. Finnerty just overthrew him. So close, but so far to getting a look in the red zone.
And Meggs is pissed off. He just threw his helmet down, ripped his headband. Glastonbury's forced to punt, and Wreckers look like they got a hand on it. It's going to be really short. And Glastonbury, Wreckers in great field position as they're already in Glastonbury's side of the field.
Yeah, we saw it last year. Special teams for Staples is really a strong suit. They get a lot of block punts. And don't get me wrong, it's hard to get a punt off, especially in high school. But Staples is just outstanding when it comes to that. And now they're in great field position. 9:44 to go. I'm sure we're going to see a lot of running the ball in this drive.
Wreckers offense in a little bit of a side huddle with Coach Maddie making up a play. But they're going to be coming out now. 9 minutes, 45 seconds. Wreckers on Glastonbury's 45. Now if I'm the Wreckers, I'm wanting to score. Make it a 2-score game and possibly out of reach. But they're going to hand this one off to Darby, who has room right. Almost breaks the tackle, but he's going to be brought down for just a 1-yard gain. Good play from Glastonbury's defenses. They got to try and stop him quick.
Completely fine with that play for Coach Maddie and Staples. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. You keep doing that, you might keep getting first downs with, maybe give Glastonbury very low time for them on the offensive side.
Going to be another 5 wide, trips right.
Coach Maddie always talks. He wants to take shots on second down. I think that's what they're doing here.
There's going to be a timeout. Glastonbury now. And they're going to talk things over, get their defense locked in. They got to get a stop here. Got to stop this quick. No more than probably about 6 downs. Stop them quick. Leave not a lot, but enough time for Glastonbury to go down the field and score. to tie the game.
Yeah, next week Glastonbury is going to go on to play Southington. And this is a very big game for Glastonbury. This is a tester. I mean, this might be their hardest game of the year when I looked at their schedule. Not so much for Staples. They've got a lot of contenders in the FCAC going on to play Stanford next week. And then loading up, they've got New Canaan, Darien. The list goes on. So 2nd and 9 for the Wreckers. We'll see if they take a shot. If not, it's just most likely going to be a Darby run up the middle.
Darby in the backfield. Extra blockers for the Wreckers at the line. But they're going to pass here. Screen pass to Halkey. He gets past one. And he's going to get a lot of running room. That's going to be a first down for the Wreckers. Just under 9 minutes to go now. They're in great field position.
Yeah, they're kind of starting to seal the deal here. I don't want to jinx it, of course. But I think this Glastonbury defense is just starting to get a bit demoralized. I can see it in their body language. But they got to pick up the intensity and the physicality. Like I said, when you press a receiver in high school, it's hard for that receiver. It's really hard to make that catch. So if they can do that and stop the pass, then they're going to do a great job.
Weil tries to fake the snap, but this time he takes it. Darby with lots of room. He's going to get a big gain for the Wreckers on the ground.
It's getting closer and closer, Charlie. It's first Halkey, now it's Darby. I mean, it is exactly what Coach Matty wanted. He wanted to open up the run game and the pass game, and he has done exactly that this Friday night in Glastonbury.
They're just picking at Glastonbury's defense slowly but surely. It is working out for them. Halkey on the left, McGeehan on the right. They got Glastonbury to jump, and looks like that's going to be a Wrecker first down as Weil faked that clap once again.
We saw it earlier this game, I believe. It was when Staples was pretty close to scoring. Gave him a bit of an advantage, which led to the Darby touchdown. And maybe we'll get some deja vu here. Maybe that's going to be the same thing that happens. 7:45 to go, 10-3, Wreckers lead.
McGeehan and Halkey switch spots. Darby and Garcia do not. Darby, the run, has room right, makes a room left. He's going to get another 5 to 6 yard gain for this Wrecker offense. I mean, Darby's just doing a great job on the ground in this game, finding those holes in the offensive line and just shooting the right gaps.
Yeah, the Glastonbury linebackers are just a bit far back when they're tackling Darby. I think they just got to take a step up, and that's going to limit Darby's yards a little bit more. But right now, he's just breaking free past the first line, and that's giving him like 8 to 9 yards every single play.
Still only looking at McGeehan and Halkey for the wide receivers these last couple of plays. Weil's taking as much time off the clock as he can. They're going to hand it off. They're going to fake the handoff, but Weil's going to take it himself. He's going to run it, and he is going to score. Wreckers increase their lead to 16-3. 2-possession game now. 6 minutes, 35 seconds left in the fourth. Perfect possession for the Wreckers.
Charlie, we mentioned it earlier. We saw a big play, scrambling play from Nick Weil up the left sideline. And now down the right sideline into the end zone. He's got legs, Charlie.
Mickey's going to try and kick this one in for the field goal.
Nick Weil just limped off
just
the field.
Extra point. Probably another cramp, to be honest.
A little bit. He's just kind of hopping on one leg. Hopefully that's not carrying over to the next drive.
Mickey booms this one up through the field goal posts.
So 17-3 lead for Staples. Glastonbury is probably going to get 2 more drives on the offensive side max, depending on how fast they do this first one. But we're going to see here on 90.3.
Wow, it looks like it's a little bit of a knee problem, but
he seems to be all right. He's walking. That's good.
That's a huge sign with the knee. If you're walking, you're looking, should be happier than sad.
So the Glastonbury offense now might have to make a couple changes. I don't think they're going to be able to run it too much. I think they have to start going deep, try to make an explosive play. They got 6 minutes, 37 seconds, and they're down 14. 2 touchdowns. So I think we're going to see a lot out of Meggs, and I think Staples is going to pick up on that and throw some extra mans on the pass game and take away from the run game. They can afford a couple runs up the middle, drain that clock even more.
I mean, the Wreckers just got to let them take a lot of time off the clock, try and get a stop, and they got this win locked up. 2-score game with 6.5 minutes left in the fourth. Odds are in Staples' favor. Glastonbury is going to let this one go to the back of the end zone for the 3rd time in a row.
So Staples has been protecting the run all game, but if Glastonbury tries to switch things up and try and throw the ball a bit more, then Staples is also going to have to adapt. Big props to Staples cheer, making the trip like they always do, bringing the energy to Glastonbury High School.
Sketchy beat, I'm not going to lie. Glastonbury's going to get their first play of this possession.
Got an extra lineman on the right.
They're going to look to pass it, looking in Meggs' direction, but they're going to look for Santora. And that's going to be just low once again. 2nd and 10.
A lot of low throws from Glastonbury, Charlie. Have you been noticing that?
I have, and, honestly, it really hasn't been working out. It's either too low for the receivers to catch. When they go down, it just kind of falls out of their hands.
Connor Finnerty is just kind of coming up short on every throw. Usually when it's a quick slant, either in or out. But it's usually just coming up short, and the receivers are having to get on the ground to catch it. That's not what you want to see.
You said he was really successful last season, but not right now against this Wrecker offense, as Glastonbury is just going to be shut down at the line once again.
So now they got about 3rd and 10. Clock is ticking, 6 minutes to go.
Glastonbury's got to do a little bit of hurry-up offense now to try and have a chance. But 3rd and long once again for Glastonbury, and their percentages on converting on 3rd and long aren't very high. Taking the time in the huddle, but the clock is just ticking. Something to keep note, there is no clock for snapping it in high school. I'm not sure what that's called, but in this play, Finnerty's looking deep for Meggs. He goes up and almost mosses 3 Wrecker defenders, but Halke's able to tip that one away, Thomas.
Charlie, that was the play. That was very close to getting on House of Highlights. Meggs fully extended, body slanted almost over Halke, but Halke physically dominates him and makes the incompletion. So now
they're going to have to go
for it. They've got 4th down.
Are they going to go for it?
I thought they would, but...
Oh, my God, Thomas. Is Meggs the punter?
2-possession game, and they're punting with 5 minutes to go.
And it's Meggs who's the punter. I didn't even notice that. But Halke's going to return this one, and he's going to dive on the ground.
So now Staples is in the same field position as Glastonbury just had. 14-point game, 5 to go. I'm still questioning the punt there a tad bit.
Yeah, I'm a little bit confused. Down 14 on 4th down. And
maybe there's a 4 and out. Maybe there is a 4 and out.
3.
And maybe that's their vision.
3 and out. But, they got to lock in.
Offense just has to grab 2 first downs, and that's the game. That's about it.
Glastonbury only 3 and outed Staples once, and that was their 2nd possession after scoring. But other than that, they haven't been the most successful on the defensive side. We'll see what they have, though.
Flag on the play. It looks like there's going to be too many men on the field. McGean was quick to get off, but not quick enough. So that's going to push him back a little bit.
I mean, that's honestly fine. I'm not sure the Wreckers care that much, just because they have insurance. But yeah, they're probably just going to run this ball to Darby as much as they can.
Yeah, if they grab a first down here, that should seal the deal, but we'll see.
Darby's still in the backfield. Have not seen him out of the game yet on the offensive side, and he's just going to get the ball and has a lot of space. He is charging through Glastonbury's second line and maybe even possibly got the first down.
Flag on the play. I think that's holding on the defense.
No, I think it's going to be I mean, Clark looked like he shoved one of the Glastonbury guys.
Uh-oh.
Maybe because he was trying to
No,
get in someone's face.
It looks like it's on the Glastonbury side. But, I mean, Chaz Darby, what a phenomenal day from him today. 1 touchdown. I mean, I don't know how many yards he's got, but it's a lot. I mean, he just broke free. He had like 5 or 6 Glastonbury defenders circled around him, and he still pushed through to get that first down, and that is putting Staples in such good position. And the flag is on Glastonbury, so Staples is just cruising their way to a Week 1 dub.
I think that was
17-3.
Unsportsmanlike conduct play.
I guess so.
That's a 15-yard penalty.
Yeah. Maybe Clark's push that you talked about, Charlie, was maybe in just response to that.
Clock stopped at 5 minutes and 12 seconds, so the Wrecker is probably just going to put this one into Darby's hands and let him do what he's been doing all night. They're just going to let the clock drain out. While taking his sweet time.
I mean, yeah, it's just not ticking at all.
Motion on the left, but they're going to hand it off to Darby. He's still on his feet and eventually going to get brought down for about 5-yard gain through contact.
This is huge for the Staples coaching staff, for Coach Maddie and everybody else. I mean, now they know that their run game is practically unstoppable. We'll see how it plays out in the home opener against Stanford. But, I mean, away against Glastonbury, it's been amazing.
Here we go again. Wreckers probably going to drain another 30 to 45 seconds off this clock in this just one play. Darby still in the backfield. McGean and Halkey out wide. Weil finally snaps it. Hands it off to Chaz Darby, but he's immediately brought down. Doesn't really matter at this point whether Darby goes all the way or just brought down for negative yardages.
3:30 to go.
They're just trying to drain as much time off the clock right now.
The game is gone for Glastonbury High School.
Like you were saying, Thomas, this is huge for the Wreckers coaching staff, especially new head coach, Coach Maddie. First game of his head coaching career at Staples with a W. That's big.
Yeah, he told us it's the only thing he could think about for the past 6 months. Or 6 weeks, excuse me. But, I mean, coming out like this as your first head coach start, 17-3 on the road, hour 30 minutes away. Charlie, it really doesn't get much better than that.
All the emotions for Coach Maddie and the Wreckers into this game. And they are definitely going to look to continue that throughout the whole season. Possibly put a ring on that finger.
Another one. I believe it was a timeout Staples. 3:03 to go.
Wreckers bench is starting to get hype. It's going to be a fun Friday night bus ride home, Thomas. Clock's going to start running in a couple seconds now. Right when Wow snaps this ball. Wow's going to look to throw this one to Halke in the back of the end zone. And he almost brings it down on two Glastonbury wide receivers. That's going to stop the clock just because of the incompletion. See, Thomas is cooking something up. But Mickey Ross is on this field now to kick this field goal and increase the Wreckers' lead. Right through. Oh, they're calling it no good.
No good. I thought it was good from here. Our perspective is kind of tricky. We're right on the 50-yard line.
No good, but like we said, does it really matter? Not at this point. Wreckers lead 17-3. 2 minutes and 51 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, I think Glastonbury is just going to keep it on the floor here. I mean, no reason to throw the ball. The game is practically over. Just don't want to get any injuries. Megs has had some problems in this game, so just keep him healthy. Keep him away from his cramps. Go into next week having him strong, watching film, and knowing what he can do better.
Staples defense has not let up a touchdown this whole entire game. They've held strong through each and every quarter. Kazdia still in the backfield. They're just going to hand it off to him, like you said, Thomas. He's going to go right up the middle, get stopped for about a 4-yard gain. And even, like you said, Thomas, they should be keeping their key players on the sideline like Meggs and Kazdia and maybe subbing in some of the underclassmen or people who don't get as many minutes just because Kazdia and Meggs are always out there. But they got to save them, you know. They can't overuse them in this game, especially when it's 17-3 and there's 2 minutes left. Finity is going to look at Meggs on the left, and Glastonbury's got a first down. And I guess they're not really doing what we thought they were going to do because Meggs just brought that one in for a first down. Glastonbury going to try and hurry it up here, hand it off to Kazdia, who still goes right up the middle, but he's just going to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage. Kazdia has not really had much to work with his offensive line. Second and long here for Glastonbury.
1:25 to go. 17-3. Glastonbury, maybe they're going to take a shot.
Do you run the Instagram? They're going to run it to Kazdia. But once again, he's going to get stuffed, and that's another third and long for Glastonbury.
Yeah, Charlie, I think I don't want to put too much blame right now on any people on the Glastonbury offense, but I think they're just demoralized at this point. The game is over, and they're not really 100% putting 100% effort into every snap right now. So right now, really all they're doing is just straightening out this clock. They got to head into week 2, changing a number of things, right? Mainly the run game. Casadilla has so much potential, but I just feel like this offensive line for Glastonbury is not opening him up in the best way possible.
Under 30 seconds to go now. Affinity's going to look for Santoro on the right. He's going to have him for a first down.
18 seconds, maybe we'll see him go for it, but probably not.
Glastonbury student section is starting to fade. The Wreckers are starting to show out. Five seconds. Last play of the game. Glastonbury looks left for Meggs. They have him. Buzzer's going to go off, and down goes Meggs. The Wreckers win the first game of the season, 17-3. Coach Matty, first win as a head coach. Great game from the Wreckers offense and defense.
Coach Matty's going to be very pleased and very happy with that one. I mean, he was excited, all the emotions coming into week one, but a 17-3 win on the road. Pure class, Charlie. Amazing. Phenomenal for the Wreckers. That's great going to next week for Stanford. And hopefully they can continue what they started today then. I mean, both amazing job, offensive and defensive side of the ball for Staples.
And that'll do it for Charlie Curran and Thomas Scott on WWPT 90.3 FM. And if you're tuning into the O'Shea Productions, thank you all for listening. It's been a great ride for the first game of the season. And we will catch you again for another football game, Thomas. But Charlie Curran and Thomas Scott signing off. Have a good night.
Thank you, Cody.
Yes, bro.
What was it, 17-3?
No, why would you say that?
Okay, you want to start backing up?